Alrighty people, a bit of personal news and a few bits and pieces here. I haven't done the search tags on my videos probably since, it was basically since I got fired from the vineyard. So there's 230-ish videos that needed search tags put on them. And so I went to the library and spent the whole day banging away doing the search tags on them. But that's not the only thing I've done that may help my subscriber numbers. I took a bit of advice from Troy. No, it was not buying subscribers, and yes, he has told people how to increase their subscribers in one of his videos, and I think it just went over everybody's head. And old Tony's not too bad at all that sort of stuff either. And Tony sometimes refers to it as viralology. But back when he had only about 64 subscribers, he done a phone hack video or something like that. How to fix a phone, smartphone. And even though he only had 64 subscribers, in about 2.5 weeks, that video got more than 30,000 views. So using a bit of advice from Troy and from Tony Mullins, I've been doing a few other things which may help my subscriber count in the next few weeks. By hell, I thought it would have taken 2.5 days to do it, and I've done it all in one day. Typical Link. Get it done faster than expected, go like a bat out of hell, and do it in blimmin' a lot shorter time than expected. But anyway, I'm sort of a bit brain fried from it all, and I tried to upload a few more videos of what I've been doing around here, and by that time sun was going down, and it was after 5 o'clock. What the cats are getting up down here? And well, the internet at the library started going pretty damn slow, and I just ended up giving up. But not to worry, I got a whole stack of financial videos up that you shall see before long because they're already uploaded. And I got the karaoke one up, and I got another hillbilly hack one up of some little trick I done last night actually, worked quite well. Anyway, another not so good news, I think my grandfather is just about game over. There's quite a chance he's got stomach cancer. For all the years that a particular auntie of mine used to lecture him about, you aren't going to live a long life if you eat rubbish food, because he's chronic with eating flipping lollies and dousing everything with enough chili to just about kill a flipping horse. And she was still lecturing him about you got to eat proper foods, otherwise you won't live long. When he was 93. But anyway, now he's 94, but he hasn't got long. So yeah, it's a bit of a downer really. We don't all live forever. I usually ain't really affected by death and things of that nature as much, you know. I just sort of realise that to me, it's, even with my uncle's death, I was over it within 10 minutes. It's just the end of an era, and those of us who are left continue on. What else are you going to do? It's, yeah, for those of you who are interested in military stuff, I've actually seen his discharge records because my mum found them only a couple of weeks ago, and I might show them. He was a member of the 39th Battalion who went on the front line in Papua New Guinea against the Japanese. They were outnumbered 5-1 initially, then outnumbered 10-1. It's a freaking wonder he got out alive out of that. And yeah, he spent plenty of time over there, got discharged temporarily for being unfit for service because he was basically half starved, as many of them were there. And oh, we're sending all the good stuff. They send all the peaches and all that. The commanders on the main base, not the ones on the front line, would eat all the friggin' peaches. All they'd get is the tins of bully beef, which is corned beef, and the damn shit would be 4/5 gelatine. I'm not joking. And dysentery and boils and maggots in the boils and maggots in your bed. Oh, shit. You don't want to know. He's talked about sleeping under trees, seeing a US warplane come down on fire and land in the water. It was only him and one other person there at the time, and the next morning they went down and he even knows a bit of pidgin English actually, because the natives would speak to him in pidgin English, and no good white boss, and all they found was an oxygen tank off the plane, and the rest was in the water. He was in a tent one night, and well, the Japanese got in the camp, and the bloke who was sleeping on the other side of the tent from him, they cut his friggin' head off in the fucking tent while he was still in the tent. You wonder why these people have nightmares about war? Well, that might be why. Even as of last year, he's still suffering nightmares, night terrors from the war in the 1940s. 70 years on. He never knew about land crabs until the early days of being over there. Well, they had one come into the tent and it scrambled on his helmet, and all they'd done was just thump it with the butt of the gun to wake up next morning to a whole bunch of giant mashed crab on the ground. He volunteered to help unload a cargo ship full of stuff, and more people volunteered than needed, so they said to him, no, you'll be right, we've got enough people already. Single Japanese plane come out and dropped a bomb straight down the bloody smokestack and blew the shit out of it. Everybody unloading it died. You know, there's all munitions on board. He couldn't hear once the Japanese planes were coming overhead, and told him to, they were yelling at him to get out of the tent. But he couldn't hear because he couldn't even hear the planes. And ear problems that he suffered for the rest of his life due to some tropical ear disease up there. Anyway, he got out of the tent almost too late. There was a blooming trail of bullets following him on the ground from the machine gunner in the plane. Anyway, we'll see what happens there, but it's not looking good. So yeah, I am starting to look for jobs again and whatnot. I've pretty much got everything rounded up that I need to get rounded up here. It's yeah. Anyway, I think I'll leave it at that. I don't think there's much more to talk about, and thanks for listening, and see you in the next videos.